Chef John Moeller served Presidents George Bush 41, Bill Clinton, and George Bush 43 as a White House chef.
Well, now with a new book out called Dining at the White House, From the President's Table to Yours, Chef Moeller shares some special memories from each administration, and Audrey Godfrey has his story.
Chef John Moeller made his way to the president's table with meals like this, and he stayed for 13 years serving 3 first families.
You kind of pinch yourself sometimes. Say, wow, am I really up here? You know?
As the sous chef, he prepared the daily meals and helped create menus for state dinners and special events. With an emphasis on healthy eating, Chef Moeller served lots of fresh veggies, soups, and lean proteins.
I told people I was a chef there, but I also felt like I was a dietitian.
He says his chicken enchiladas and chicken tortilla lime soup were bipartisan hits.
You know, well-made comfort food is a pleasure to anyone, to be a Republican or a Democrat.
And President Clinton raved about his Dutch-style chicken pot pie.
And he was leaning over the platter. He was there eating it, and he looked up to me and said, John, he gave me the thumbs up and said, John, this is the kind of food I like.
In the kitchen, Barney sometimes kept him company.
And all of a sudden, he had rammed his nose into my ankles, and I looked down, oh, it's you, Barney, huh? You won something. And literally, I think the president knew when he would run his nose into me, because he'd yell from the dining room, hey, nobody better be feeding Barney back there. And I said, no, Mr. President.
Other times, Chelsea Clinton stopped by.
So she asked for some mac and cheese, so I made it from scratch. She said that was all well and good, but next time can have the one from the box, you know what I mean?
But at all times, Chef Moeller did his best to keep the first families happily fed and safe.
You know, a lot of people ask me, was there like presidential tasters and things of that nature, you know? But I said, yeah, that was me. You know, I was the last line of defense.
That included sourcing the food.
Somebody from my storeroom would go out and randomly pick up things, and nobody knows who they are.
And now, a decade later, Moeller recalls his time in the White House with pride.
We serve the presidency. We don't serve a president. You know, Republican, Democrat means nothing. We're just there to make their time as comfortable as possible while they're there for 4 or 8 years.
Audrey Godfrey, ABC 7 News.